Good morning, my amazing artists. This is Miss Patty, and I just love the snow. I hope you enjoyed that 2 days of snow days that you had. I sure did. I got to play on the snow and go sledding with my friends, and we just had so much fun screaming and going down those hills. I even made a snow angel in the snow and just loved being out in the cold weather. Chelsea loves playing out in the snow. Look at all the snow she had in Colorado. She loves snowboarding and skiing and just anything to do with being in the snow. Did you try catching a snowflake on your tongue? That's always a fun thing to do when it's snowing those big flakes. Well, I sure hope we get more snow pretty soon. And I just love how rosy the cheeks are and just playing outside. Even the squirrels like to play in the snow. Look at this squirrel with a snowball. Isn't that silly? Well, today in art, we're going to be working on making our own snowflakes. Now remember, when you're making your snowflake, yours doesn't have to look like anybody else's because snowflakes all look different. There's not one snowflake that looks the same. So just do the best you can and follow along and raise your hand if you need some more time. So today our snowflakes we're going to make in cool colors because cool colors make you think of being cold, and snowflakes are cold things, aren't they? Color Wheel talks about warm colors and cold colors. Warm colors are those colors that make you think of being warm. Like in the summertime, the yellows, the orange, and the red colors are kind of warm colors. They make you warm inside. Cold colors are things that make you feel chilly, like in the winter. And we're going to be using purple and blue today for our cool colors. Say yes. So get ready, and here we go to make our snowflakes. Today we're going to use a number of tools in the art room. We're going to have paper, pencils, paintbrushes, crayons or oil pastel, and some paint. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to either use crayons or oil pastels, and the teacher will decide about that. Then when we start painting, we'll either use paint or liquid paint. So we'll see about that. First thing you're going to do is take your pencil and write your name on the back of your paper and turn it over. And then we'll use a paintbrush later on once we get our snowflake drawn. So go ahead and write your name on the paper and then turn it over. Next thing you're going to do is take your crayon or oil pastel and find the middle of your paper and put a dot. Now check your neighbors and see if they are putting their dot in the middle of their paper. So everybody do that, and then put your crayon down. Once you get your dot in the middle, you're going to draw a line from the dot to almost the top of your paper, just like this. Once you get that line drawn, you're going to start at the dot again and go down to almost the bottom of your paper. That's a vertical line that goes up and down, just like this. You get that line drawn, you're going to start on your horizontal line. You're going to go from the dot to almost the side of the paper, just like this. Once you get that done, you're going to, yep, you guessed it, start at the dot and go to the edge of your other side, the left side, to make your horizontal line, just like this. Kind of looks like a sideways X, doesn't it? Once you get those two lines drawn, then you're going to go to the top and you're going to make two lines at the top, just like this. Kind of makes it look like an upside down bird's foot, doesn't it? That looks silly, doesn't it? Then you're going to go to the side and do the same on this side and make two little lines just like this. So you're going to continue this and go all the way on those lines and make a little bird feet on all those lines, just like this. So when you get done, yours should look kind of like mine. It's okay if it doesn't. It does, isn't it? Yep, it is. Then once you get those lines drawn, you're going to go back up to the top and make a longer line. So watch me first and then you do it. So you're going to make a longer line, leave a little space in between, and then you're going to go around your little X and make those lines all the way around, just like this. So once you get done, it should look something like this. Next thing we're going to do is draw, another line, and you're going to make it a little longer, just like this, and go all the way around to all the lines and do the same thing. So see how my lines are a little bit longer on the next one? So go around, and so you should have 3 different lines on each side of your line, and they should look something like that. Now, is it okay if yours doesn't look quite like that? Absolutely. So when you get done, your snowflake should start to look like this. It doesn't really look like a snowflake, does it? Well, we have some more work to do. So now we're going to go back to the dot and make one line up to the corner just like this. Going back to the dot to make the line all the way down to the other corner, just like this. Pretty soon you're going to look like you have 2 X's. Another X without the little arms or little bird feet on them, just like this. You're going to go to the lines and you're going to put little bird feet on those lines, just like you did on the other ones, just like this. And then you'll go back and add one more line, just like this. And keep going around until all the lines have those little bird feet. Make them a little bit longer each time you draw it. It's starting to look like a snowflake, isn't it? So once you get done, your snowflake might look something like this. Now, is it okay if yours doesn't look like mine or your neighbor's? Absolutely. All snowflakes are different. Say all snowflakes look different. There's not a snowflake that looks the same. So just keep going and it will turn out beautiful. So once you get your snowflake drawn, you're going to start painting. Now your teacher will decide what kind of paint you'll be using, but remember we're using cool colors. Say cool colors, either purple or blue, and we're going to make a pattern. I'm going to start with blue at the top, and I'm going to just go straight across, just like this. Remember, when we switch colors, we have to wash our brush really good. Remember that rule. So now I'm going to make a line of purple. So I'm going to wash my brush really good and make that line of purple, and then I'm going to wash it again, make the blue, and then wash it again and make the purple. So pretty soon my paper should look like this. So I didn't mention, but did you notice what happened to the oil pastels in the paint? The oil pastels resist the paint, and that makes the snowflake pop out from the paint. Say, ooh, that's pretty cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed making the snowflakes, and I hope the weatherman will let it snow again, because you'll find me out in the snow hill sledding and enjoying that snow. Stay warm, and I hope we get some more snow. Bye.